Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Death Stranding. I'm the Mysterious JG. Last time we did whatever we did last time. I think it was get fat guy clothes. Now we're going to continue the story. Um, I feel like somewhere out there. Oh, coat and boots. I think there's a mission where we could deliver a pizza. I'm kind of curious about that because I'd like to keep those current. Wonder junk dealer. Mysteries of the Creators are human and all that important. Thanks for delivering the code and boots. Oh, what the hell? Maybe I'll just read these so that I'm not losing track of what hasn't been done. The junk dealer. How's my ladder working out for you? Hey, Sam, you find a use for that ladder I gave you? Whittled my own two hands, you know, so it's one of a kind, not some run-of-the-mill ladder. For one thing, as you've probably noticed already, it's coated with chiral crystals. A little trick I picked up from my better half, as you might have guessed. Downside is that the coating renders it unprintable. Not that you'll ever have to fabricate a replacement, of course. We're talking super lightweight and timefall resistant to boot. It's the last ladder you'll ever need unless you lose it. You haven't, right? Anyway, let me know what you think, okay? Feedback is always welcome. I do not remember getting a chiral ladder. If we did, it might have got lost, or it got stuck in storage somewhere when we were sent to uh, weird World War One/2 flashback zones. In which case, Lord knows where it ended up. Thanks for delivering the coat and boots. Thanks for picking up Dead Man's coat and boots. They were loaners, and of a size we don't stock in excess, even though it's an excessive size. In fact, it's so rare that someone asked for them that we only had the one set. Anyway, we'll give them a good wash before placing them in storage. You take care of yourself, Sam. Yeah, okay, so they didn't really seem like it was all that important to them. The roboticist. Are humans all that important? Couldn't stay awake, huh? Or couldn't stay away, huh? Glutton for punishment, I reckon. Then let me bore you a little more. I told you before about that drone syndrome and delivery dependence, right? Turns out there's an interesting little theory. Both might be reactions to, against, might be a better way of putting it. Well, which one? The possibility of the singularity. Humans didn't want to stop being human, and the Death Stranding, that was mankind's last-ditch attempt to regain a sense of itself. We caused it somehow because we couldn't bear the thought of losing our identity. Makes a sort of sense. No, humans have beaches. Humans become BTs. Humans cause void out. It all comes back to us. We die, sure, but at least we die with a bang, not a whimper. Thumbs up. Maybe our next step should be to try and make the singularity happen for real. Get rid of us once and for all. I mean, I don't actually think that way. You know, I don't, but sometimes I can almost see the logic in it. What's the measure of a man? I don't know. Ask Data and Riker, and yeah, that's an episode of Star Trek. Yeah. What's the value in fighting tooth and nail to keep him around? Is it ever too much? Can't help wondering. Thoughtful, smiley. I tell you, I'd hate to die and come back as a BT to stir up trouble. Better to be rid of the flesh, don't you think, Sam? Heart. Okay, you're nutsy cuckoo. South Nut City, the mysteries of the crater. So I read a report on the crater you threw that nuke into. Pretty interesting stuff. There's never been much volcanic activity in that sector, in that whole region. In fact, we don't have complete records there before stranding. So it's mostly kind of soft for Let's Play of the evenings. Mostly speculation, but the report suggested it might be a void-out crater that filled up with tar. That it might even be a conduit to the other side, which would mean that whatever you threw in there would wind up in the beach. But again, that's a speculation. Could be we don't understand a damn thing about the crater or the tar or any of it. Sure. Important. And watch out for whiteout. Yet another earnest request for entreaty for pizza. Okay. Timefall Farmer's Shelter. Well, I mean, I could go to the Timefall Farmer's Shelter. I could warp to the Timefall Farmer's Shelter and then warp back here after I was done to avoid missing stuff. Or, you know, not having all my cool shit. I keep going through this process even though I never use these grenades, but I just want to have a huge stockpile of poop and pee grenades to leave to future generations. Yep, no plot scene, but I still had to skip like 4 different scenes there. Lou. How you doing, Lou? Lou. Oh, is this a new one? Or it's going to be one of the really involved ones? Yeah, because it's not letting me skip. So we're going to have, like... He turns out to be a monster, and... I mean, how many times we see it? It's, like, fresh and new every time, video. Yeah, it's going to be dead, man. Something about tight. Now I'm allowed to skip. I'm just allowed to skip the last 10% of that. Alright, let's get our cool shades. Let's skip. Let's eat some cryptobiotes. Let's drink some beers because I guess their deal with Monster Energy Drink expired. And then, just for the hell of it, let's go to the Timefall shelter and try to deliver a pizza. There's various houses we can go to. But I don't want to go to one of those. Hey, didn't I build a house for the story? Yeah, I built a house for story purposes. Let's go there. All currently carry cargo placed in this facility's private locker. Sure, we'll just come back to it when we're done. Hello, I have disappeared from...
Sam.
Oh, I found the story, yeah.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, whatever.
Remember how to do this? You need to close your eyes and picture your destination.
Oh, it's some Harry Potter shit. We're transporting by Flugate or whatever the hell. Like, just don't accidentally end up at the evil store, or you'll accidentally find out about evil. Well, one of the Harry Potter books, he's supposed to be traveling through magical fireplace, whimsical bullshit, and he messes up slightly, so he ends up at like the evil store. That's like, there's officially an evil store. Like, there's a adorable, you know, whimsical, magical street in London where he goes in the first book to get his wand with Hagrid and blah blah. But there's basically an evil store there where the evil storekeeper is selling evil stuff to Malfoy, which is, you know, and he turns invisible, and Malfoy knows he's there anyway, and like fucking kicks him in the nose. It's great. Oh, it's great when Harry Potter gets kicked in the nose. Anyway, I just go sit down. Oh man, I gotta put my hat, my glasses back on because they were not allowed to travel with us through magical land. All right, so we're gonna leave the private room. Even though, like, even after you shower, even immediately after your shower, you're always filthy. You've always got these handprints. They're inverted handprints too, because you've got filth on your arms everywhere except for the shapes of the hands of those like BTs grabbing you.
Hey!
Oh, my dropped cargo got collected, so that's pretty sweet. Oh, whatever. Alright, but we're going for the, Wait, was it here that the pizza has to be delivered from? Oh, it's the Timefall farm. Ah, shit. I guess we'll come up here and double check, but yeah, I believe, that's a climbing skeleton. That's not going to help. It's not a speed skeleton. It is a climbing skeleton. So yeah, I'd like to deliver a pizza. Because those are entirely optional, and I think it would be fun to see what goodies there are for doing all of that. Apparently, it doesn't really wrap up until right around the time, or maybe even after the time the main story stops. I believe I have accidentally stumbled across information suggesting that you can continue playing and delivering packages and raising affinities and shit after completing the main story in this game, which suggests that Sam Porter Bridges doesn't die. But like I said, I don't know that for sure, but that's the impression.
Porter Bridges.
So there are no orders for Sam, which suggests this is not the right place. Yeah, the sound seemed to go off for a second there. I was getting nervous. $120. Why is this red? I don't understand. See, the roboticist isn't that far. It's just over a freaking mountain. The power station. Is this going from the weather station to the weather station? That doesn't make sense. Oh, you are collecting parts for repair. Whatever. Alright, well, we got to go to the timefall. Whatever. This involves a lot of cargo. Eh. Oh, hold on. Something we haven't done is I want to cancel. Now I want to pick it up with premium delivery. Oh, never mind. I have to select premium delivery, minimum cargo weight, cargo condition. Premium delivery cargo condition less than 20% damage. See, I'm trying to figure out how to do one where I'm delivering it faster, because that's what gives you the speed points, which are the things that I'm by far have the least of. Do I not have enough to... Can I not carry anymore? Alright, let's attempt this. I feel deeply silly here, but... The deal was... Can I put some of this shit on the vehicle? But this is, I guess, the... Not one that has, Oh, I can't use the vehicle with all this. Okay. I suppose we'll go by land carrying a ridiculous amount of this crap. I kinda wish I could put it on my,
Weapons restrictions lifted.
guess I wish I could put it on my, backpack. This is a really stupid thing to be trying to do. Yeah, we got a whole mule camp I gotta go through, too. to get to the damn Timefall farm. I usually just drive right through, but... Let's go get a truck. Or a bike. I could probably use a cargo bike anyway. I was kind of hoping the bike that was just sitting around was a cargo bike. It is not.
Scanning bridges.
There's no time limit because I wasn't allowed to set that as a parameter.
Detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
All right. Fabricate equipment. Oh, I can't get real vehicles here. Fine, I'll get one of these. It doesn't cost that much. This is still going to take forever with the damn cargo carrier, isn't it? Oh, well, I haven't run around with one of these in a while. Attach carrier. Alright, come along. Can't use the vehicle with this stupid thing dragging behind me. But at least I don't have to can I ride on it. No. You can ride on it when it's empty. But you look like a goof.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Do I have any weapons? I didn't bring weapons with me, did I? Nope, this is a really poor idea here. This is just a really bad idea. There's no reason to be attempting to do this. This is a side adventure that is not going to be serving any purpose. But now I'm kind of committed to it. I'm having fun. Let's try to drag this nonsense through here and let's at least bring a boatload. Hurry up, little cargo carrier. This thing burns chiral crystals as it goes, doesn't it?
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, so we gotta at least bring a gun. I mean, unless there's already a gun hanging out in here. It's just materials. Oh, that's right. Shared locker. See if anybody just left some guns lying around that we can borrow. And by borrow, I mean take. It's people's lost cargo. There's Red Dead Redemption men. There we go. And we can donate a couple of chiral crystals, just so that I feel like we're good guys, doing something to help this place out. There we go. A tiny amount of chiral crystals have been donated, which is enough to make us watch the. Oh, it's never mind. It's not the thing with your dead mom. So that's to make up for having borrowed a bolo gun. Oh, we do see President Dead Mom, though. Okay. Well, for some reason, I decided to get... I just dropped 70 and then stopped, and it turns out that was really close to, but not quite, maximum. Oh, Big Max. Alright, now... let's continue. And this is all brought on by the fact that I wanted to deliver a pizza. So it's like, well, I don't want to go all the way down there and not deliver something there on the way. Now let's buy all sorts of equipment down here so that we can deliver this shit by hand and have it take us a million years. We'll have some exciting mule killing. We'll probably get a vehicle out of the mule killing, in fact. The real issue is going to be how do we quickly, because we're going to have, now we're going to end up here. And how do we quickly get back? Like, there's not a real convenient way. I can get all the way back up here, but there's not great paths to get back to this side of things. I guess you just got to find a place. Because remember, coming across here was it seemed like this used to be a BT zone. Maybe it was a story-only BT zone. It stopped being a BT zone once you dealt with the story. But the first time we came across there, that was back with my old computer. Before it exploded, it would allow me and Bobo to sometimes get videos recorded together. And Bobo was doing guest commentary as we crossed. It feels like a dozen years ago now. Yeah, but this was really, really gonna take a long ass time. What is this? Rough going. Good work, BB. Yeah, whatever. I'm in offline mode. That's probably not helping as far as having cool stuff that we can use to assist us. Pretty sure we can't make use of this while we're carrying all this stuff. Chiral crystals. I don't see a sign that says chiral crystals. I don't actually see chiral crystals. Yeah, but mules should not really represent much of a problem. If I can remember anything about how combat works. Oh, I'm off the beaten track here. This is not going to be a very useful place to be off the beaten track either. There we go. Thought I saw something over there, and then I realized, hey, I think I was just misled by some random rock, and B, I don't really care. Yeah, I don't really see this path that I thought I'd found before when I was just driving. But I guess this was it here. I guess this is more or less a path. I know we're detecting frickin' BTs. I really don't feel like... BTs is a whole different level of pain in the butt than mules are. Not to mention when you beat mules, you sometimes get good stuff. If you beat BTs, you just get chiral crystals, which I'm not really... I don't feel like I'm short of chiral crystals. Anyway, now it's the time fall. It's going to make all of our shit break, and because we don't have a vehicle, it's going to take us forever to get through, and we're going to get terrible delivery quality and blah, blah, blah. Maybe we can get through the rain, or maybe we can get through it fairly quickly. There's a timefall shelter. But it requires us to divert in this direction, because apparently we were going the wrong way again. Alright.
This is nice.
Yeah, the evil ass to death rain, it's great. Speed skeleton might have been in order here. I've still got the all-terrain skeleton. It's like, this is the NWO, man. The NWO. The NWO is the only way to go, brother. And this is it. Walking around with a bunch of crates on your back, pulling along a little weird self-powered trolley, also full of crates. In evil timefall rain, which is kind of like acid rain, but even more deadly. That is the essence of the NWO. I think if you hide under the timefall shelters, not that this makes any sense, but it gradually repairs the stuff you've got in your inventory. Cargo condition fully restored, yep. The main problem being that waiting around for rain to pass just doesn't really seem all that useful in my experience of this game. Online watchtower. All along the online watchtower. Yeah, it really doesn't seem like we're getting to the like the effort of trying to get to this place and go around the mule camp doesn't seem like it's worth it to me. Maybe we'll find out that mules don't come out to attack you in the rain. So it's possible. Seems pretty unlikely that I'll be able to repulse their scanners enough times to evade detection. Because I'm going to be going through here on foot, painstakingly slowly. And kind of right in the middle of their camp. Well, we're out of the rain, because mules and rain, they don't usually give you both at once.
There we go.
Doing these constant scans in the hope of offsetting the mule ping. Guess I didn't quite time it right. Got multiple vehicles out. Have found me. Oh man, I super kicked him off the edge. And he's grabbing my shit. Can't let him grab my shit, because that'll cost me points. Hold on, I gotta kick this guy first. I'm kind of sick of that. Because they literally use these stupid grabby hooks to just grab your cargo. It's like they don't even think it's worth disabling you first and then taking all of the cargo. It's just like, to see if we can grab one piece just to mess up his quest. He's running away with my freaking cargo. Thank you for outpacing me so that I could beat you up. Or is it actually... No, it's not running away, it's just floating away. Because I guess it got knocked over. Near, super exciting music is playing, but, mules just aren't that threatening. Once you've got any kind of, whopping. They got sticky guns they were going to use. Good for you guys. Now I can use your crappy ass trucks. Or truck. I know I don't have this stuff. I'm in the middle of something here, game. All right. Perfect. This quest could not possibly be going better. Might feel a bit like a waste of time at this point in the story to be backtracking to this place and beating up mules, but you know what? It's one of the few things in this game that makes me feel powerful. Using a combination of a level 1 bolo gun and a whole bunch of punching and kicking to defeat an entire camp of mules. And come out of this with a climbing anchor. Is that even worth? Yeah, this goes all in over here. And this is the real. He gave me a like for the generator. I thought I might be getting a like for taking out a mule camp. But then again, maybe there's mules left. And I shouldn't have come all the way over here. But now that I'm here, let's check this extremely well hidden post box. See what kind of cool shit's in here. Sticky gun. Oh, there's all sorts of cool lost cargo. Special alloys. I guess we'll just leave the rest of it. Non-lethal assault rifle. Alright, this will probably be more than I carry in the truck, but we'll throw away a few things, I guess. I forgot to even get my drones going on deliveries, so that's a thing I should do at some point. Actually, you know what I should be doing? I should probably be calling it a video. Yeah, we've gone over. Alright, when we come back next time, we will continue this exciting, kind of distracting side delivery. But the point is, I want to deliver pizza. Catch you guys next time.